Hello everyone, it's Jimmy here, and today I'll be discussing my wishlist for Season of Discovery Phase 2. Stay tuned to the end of the video for a little update. Now, let's begin. Now, while I had fun in Ashen Vale, it can't be ignored that the event was not what was stated, and it was an event that got old very quickly. A world PvP event between the two factions, bringing the old feud between the Horde and the Alliance back to life. What we got instead, well, a big boss rush. Well, that was over as fast as it began. Now, we know that next phase's event will start in Strangthorn Vale, and be a lot more PvP focused. Personally, I'm hoping for some kind of event that will just be more PvP focused, but, well, it will offer more. A lot more in regards to rewards, as the Phase 1 event just didn't feel like it was offering anything for people who put the time into grinding it out. Sure, giving us the Warsong items helped with that rep, but when I heard about the events in SOD, I had the idea that there would be a new and dedicated vendor, and items tied to it. It is a little bit of a shame it wasn't that case. I hope Blizzard are going to fix this in Phase 2. I mean, offering items for people who put the time into the events is a good way to show those players that their time is valued. And as someone who plays PvP a lot more over other forms of content in WoW, it is definitely at the top of my list for the next phase. BFD was a good start, but it wasn't very challenging. And to be honest, it just felt more like a glorified dungeon than a raid. In Phase 2, we'll be getting Gnomeregan as our new raid. What they need to do, in my opinion, is make the bosses a little bit more challenging, adding more mechanics and such. Maybe in the spirit of Classic, give us a quest line to gain access to the raid. This is just me spitballing here, so let me know what you want to see in the new raid down in the comments. But while on the subject of raiding, let's talk loot. The loot process in BFD was, well, not great. While it's normal for raids in Classic to sometimes take time to gear from, it was getting a little bit frustrating that some of the good items just seemed to never drop. For me, at least. But not just for me, also for my group. A tweak here or there, maybe the boss dropping more gear or having a smaller loot pool would fix these issues. Or, as one of my friends has stated, and something he'd like to see, adding a system like a token system like in TBC. This would help give more players a little bit more enjoyment from gearing in these raids. Again, just my opinion, and let me know what you think in the comments below. So, with Phase 2, we'll be heading to the new cap of level 40, and with this comes basic ridings and mounts. Now, in Phase 1, we got the Warsong mount, and let's be honest, it was a bit of a waste of gold. Only usable in the Ashen Vale zone, it kind of seemed a bit pointless towards the end. Adding new mounts to get from the event that can be used all over the world, or new hidden mounts in the style of Classic out in the world, give us another reason to explore the world, not just for the runes. And, of course, with that being said, I felt that Phase 1 was starting out okay when it came to exploration, but once I had all my runes, I didn't really have any real reason to explore the world. Being limited to level 25 zones probably had something to do with it, but I still feel like there could have been more. So, in Phase 2, I would like to see more reasons to get out in the world, and explore places, do quests, and really put the discovery into Season of Discovery. So, this one's a bit of a personal one for me, and it doesn't actually affect me as much, being a mage and all, but, yeah. Runes being tied to gold sinks. It's very annoying when you have to spend the gold on a rune that may be vital to the build you want to run. Now, it may be in the spirit of Classic having that grind, but all we have to remember is that this is supposed to be something different. And farming more gold than I need to get a room that may not be worth it later down the road, it's a little bit frustrating to me. I'm sure you all know which particular rune I'm talking about, especially at the moment, but it just seemed so frustrating that that was like such a gold sink. Oh boy. Now, my last video got a lot of comments in regards to the PvP situation. A lot of people have a lot of different opinions on the subject when it comes to Warsong Gulch and pre-mades and battlegrounds in general. Now, I don't want to get rid of pre-mades. I don't. However, a lot of people want a solo queue, and they also want a pre-made queue. They want these two things to be separate. And I do believe that there is a place for both types of players, and people should not be so against change. Because they are doing things one way when someone else is doing it another way. I, for example, do not like joining pug groups for Warsong Gulch. Most of the pugs I joined in the past few, month, have been pretty much the same. I join, we wait, and the group goes in just to run into a pre-made built up of the meta classes at the time, or has one more healer than we do. We lose, and then most people leave, and it's rinse and repeat. Now, a lot of people will state that you should get good or join a pre-made Discord group. But what if you're playing one of the classes that is not the meta? You won't get in a group. And you will have no choice but to queue up solo. Is that fair? No, I don't believe it is. I don't want to remove the social aspect of the game when it comes to PvP. And after some thought and discussions with others who enjoy the PvP in WoW, especially in Classic WoW, but they can't find a decent group, I believe that the only real choice is to create two queues for pre-mades and for solos. I'm planning another video, by the way, on this, so please leave all your comments about that for that video coming in the next couple of weeks. Wow, that went on a little longer than I expected. Please just remember that everything in this video is my opinion, and it's simply just to start a conversation of what we as a community would like to see going forward in Season of Discovery. If this works, it could be the start of not just Classic Plus, but also just a new era for World of Warcraft, the game we all love and enjoy. So, what do you think? Will you be playing Phase 2 on February 8th? What things would you like to see in the coming phases? I, myself, am still excited, and despite some issues, I do believe that the devs are listening to us as a community. So, voice your concerns and thoughts in the comments. Thank you all very much for watching. Just to let you all know that I am going to be live on Twitch playing Baldur's Gate 3 until February 8th when Season of Discovery Phase 2 comes out. If you guys could come over there, hang out, that'd be great. Help support the channel over there. Help support the channel here. Hit the like button, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching.